let's talk about the last regular story we have. A brand new co-op game entitled Jump Ship. Now, this is a really, really interesting game. It's like a co-op space fighting game. A lot of different missions. A lot of different mission structures. You're building a ship, you're upgrading a ship. You can do a variety of different missions, whether it be stealth taking out relays in a stealth manner, on the ground missions, in space missions, combination missions where you're on your ship but also fighting people as you go through an area, repairs, customization, a whole bunch of stuff that's in there. This looks really, really, really cool. When how do you feel about Jump Ship?
Jump Ship looks really dope. I was actually gonna bring this up to y'all. I was like, yo, like, this shit looks dope. But then I was like, damn, I have too many games to play. I'll circle back to this later. But it looks like a lot of fun, and the fact that it's co-op and you can play it single player, like, it just looks like a fun Destiny. It looks like Destiny with like more like things to do. Like, you can fly your ship, you could just be in space. It looks really, really dope. Something that I'm definitely keeping my eyes on. But man, I love things like this. A co-op experience, you can definitely play it on your own. I'm excited.
Dog, I'm super up for this one. I'm super up for this one, man. Dog, I'm going to talk about this at length very, very soon. But co-op is so back. We're so back.
Yeah,
we're so back. It's been steadily growing for the past couple of years, but we're so back.
No, it looks like a really fun game, and I'm really just happy to have co-op experiences. But I also like for example, like yesterday, I think I played Helldivers for I want to say like 2 hours straight. It was a whole lot of fun, and I love Helldivers to death, but I can't play it on my own. It's really boring if you solo missions. As somebody who does it all the time, it's not fun. But having something that you can do both, like when it's balanced for both, it's like chef's kiss. Because there are times where you can't, especially if you're somebody with like jobs or in different time zones, it's really difficult to link up and be like, hey, let's play Helldivers on Friday, and then something happens, life happens, you're like, well, I guess we gotta wait till a whole nother week because that's the only time we can all meet up at the same time. So it's difficult, but I really love that they're making an experience that you can have both. Like, that's just my biggest takeaway. But I also think that co-op games that are solely designed for co-op in themselves, really, really great experiences. Like, Helldivers would not be Helldivers without that.
I agree.
And Jump Ship just looks like a really good mixture of both. I'm excited to tap into it and see what lies. Like, I just want to see how fun it can be from both angles, right? Is it going to be that kind of game that I can really enjoy on my own, or will I have to have players? But like seeing like walking in first person, flying in space, and flying in space just in a jetpack and in a ship, like, I just can't see this not being fun.
Bro, facts. And it looks like there's so many ways you can approach it too. Like, somebody has to fly the ship, somebody has to be on the Overwatch crew and getting out in the field and stuff like that. I feel like there again, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this at depth, but I think outside of pure multiplayer servers and stuff, co-op creates the best moments in gaming, in my opinion. I think co-op creates the best moments for gamers in gaming, period. I'm gonna stand on that. It might be a controversial take, it might not be, I don't know, but the ability to, again, move so much, in terms of people just create things out of the template you give them, of course, but it's the easiest to do it in co-op games, in my opinion. And I feel like this game gears you up for a lot of that. Again, like the open classes where like you can choose your different roles, the different mission structures. And one thing I will say about Helldivers and co-op in general, those experiences that sometimes are geared for co-op and really encourage you to have friends, I feel like it's easier for them to have content rollouts because people aren't rolling through content as fast. You know what I'm saying? Some people may like blaze through everything as much as possible, which is fair, but I feel like there's enough buffer between the things you can do in a Helldivers or a general co-op game to that scale, and until the next rollout, that there's so much time where like, oh, I might be stuck doing this mission or that mission. You can't run through the entire game until the next thing comes out. They have so much wiggle room to drop more content out, and a lot of co-op games do this where you're not gonna get tired. I don't think you get bored in a certain sense unless unless you're really grinding through it with your friends, like you have no lives, or you just go through it yourself and you kind of just find yourself a little bit isolated in a sense, which is fair. Either way you want to approach the game is fair, but I just feel like co-op games provide so much of a more enriching loop than other game types, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think this is gonna be pretty dope. I like one game that we actually have to try, which is like Deep Rock Galactic, another really good co-op game.
We gotta troll, yo, dead ass. Yeah, no, seriously, I actually need to write that down. I'm actually gonna write that down.
But like, I could see this easily falling in line with a game similar to that, but having that, like, I cannot express enough to me how much it means having that, being able to play it single player. Because sometimes I'll be waking up at like 6 a.m. and I'm like, I know nobody's up right now, but like I would love to grind some samples on Helldivers. But like that's just like a schedule thing.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really excited to see this game.
100%. And I got through a whole space segment without slandering Star Citizen. I think I deserve a medal. It was on my mind from minute one. I was ready to let it fly, brother. But it's okay. It's all right. We can move on here and start talking about the trailer trove, talking about some things with some more watchable media, all the TVs, movies, and all that good stuff. Let's start. Let's get the damn veggies out the way, bro. I